You might have just watched the Thunderbolts movie and you're wondering, where is all the merch? Well, I'm going to tell you where it is right now. Before we jump into it, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the Thunderbolts movie. Let's get a conversation going in the comments. I really want to hear from you, but let's take a look at our first merchandise item right now. First place we're going to be looking at is Hot Topic, and they have some t-shirts for the Thunderbolts movie. Again, some sizes already sold out, but this is the Thunderbolts poster shirt. You can kind of see here. We also got the Yelena Belova shirt, which I really like this shirt a lot, actually. We got some sizes out as well. Again, eligible for hot cash. Somebody who shops at Hot Topic a lot. Again, these shirts look like they're all going to be $24.90. You got this t-shirt here, which is the Thunderbolts, which is really cool. This one's actually really good too. And we got a few more that we're going to just cycle through. We have Red Guardian shirt here. We also have another Red Guardian shirt that you can see here. And then we got some of the team up shirts. Again, you're going to see these type of shirts at a lot of different places. These shirts are kind of some of the bigger shirts that they continue to kind of advertise for the movie. And for the most part, that is about the shirts you can get. I think this is just a, here's another Yelena Belova shirt. So again, a few Yelena Belova shirts. They actually have some character shirts here, it looks like, as well. You can kind of see here with Taskmaster. If you wanted to get some of Taskmaster merch, we also get some of, Thunderbolts with Taskmaster. So again, there's a lot actually of shirts here at Hot Topic that you could pick up of different characters. A lot of Taskmaster stuff, a lot of Red Guardian stuff, a lot of Bucky, a lot of Yelena. So again, a lot of t-shirts here at Hot Topic that you can look at. And we're going to kick things over to Funko Pops, and we're going to look at these Funko Pops here, and this is on the Funko Pop.com, but there's also, this is going to be at Amazon and pretty much anywhere that sells Funko Pops. But here we go. We have Century here. These are going to be retailing in at $12. We got Century here for the Thunderbolts, and you're going to be able to get all of the different characters from this movie. You can also see how we have Bucky, we have Yelena, we have John Walker. I believe we have Red Guardian as well. Interestingly enough, though, I don't see Ghost, I don't see Taskmaster, so it looks like we're getting a lot of promotional push for these characters, and you're going to notice that with what we talk about next, which is we're also going to be talking about these Amazon 2-packs here for Marvel Legends. So you can actually pre-order these for $50. These are going to be released on September 1st, 2025 as of right now. These are digital renders of the characters, Yelena and Red Guardian 2-pack. You can kind of see all the different images for this as well. And this is what I was kind of talking about with how they're doing the merchandise right now. They're giving us these characters. So we get these two characters right here, and then we also have a 2-pack of Century and John Walker. So you can kind of see how the Marvel Legends sides of things are doing it, and these are retailing at $49.99, again, due on September 1st, 2025. So if you're a big figure collector, you like Funko Pops, you like Marvel Legends, there you have that. And we're going to kick things over to some other merch that I think you can get right now at the theater if they're still available. Some of these are still available online. We're going to start off with Cinemark, and we can kind of see here that we can get the Thunderbolts popcorn bucket. And if you go to cinemarkshop.com or shop.cinemark.com, you can kind of see all these different things. You still have the Red Guardian helmet. This is $44.95 online, but if you can find this at Cinemark, this actually retails, at least at the Cinemark I was at for $34.95. So just be aware that you're going to pay a little bit more to get it online, but the good news is, and it's sold out. So just forget everything I said. So this one is sold out on cinemarkshop.com, but trust me, I believe you'll be able to find a few of these at some Cinemark, so definitely be checking those out. We have the Thunderbolts Team Tumbler here. You can actually pick this up online. This will ship within 3 days. This one's for $18. Kind of just has the different characters on it. Pretty cool if you like the tumbler. $18 for a tumbler. It is what it is. It's kind of like, just a fun movie merch thing. If you're not going to use it, it's more for decorative purposes. Cool. If you'd like to use it, $18 is a little high for what you're getting, but yeah, and here's more of the Funko Pops here. Again, you got Bucky, you got Red Guardian, you got Yelena, you got John Walker, you got Century. Again, here they retail at $15.95, so just be aware of that. And here you see more of the shirts that we've looked at earlier. You can kind of see the Bucky Barnes one, the Ghost one, the John Walker one, the Yelena one. But what's really cool is they actually have these cardboard cutouts for $49.95 here at Cinemark shop. So you can get the you can get the Red Guardian red cardboard cutout standee. These are available. They're they could ship within 2 days. So if you really want to get the Thunderbolts in your room, in your house, however you want to do it. There's options here for those cutouts, and it has all the major characters, so that's really cool as well. So let's kick things off to another theater chain, and we're going to be looking at AMC Theater Shop. And if you haven't seen my video about the Thunderbolts limo popcorn bucket, I will link that in the description below. Definitely check that out, show it some love. But here you go. You have the exclusive limo popcorn bucket. This is still available online, which is really cool. And I think the reason this is still available is because it's so big. I think that it reaches a $50 price point for a popcorn bucket. That's up to you whether you think that's worth it or not. I will say that if you do want this, and it is still available online, and I believe it retails for around the same price in person as well. So if you really want this limo bucket and you want to go deeper into it, again, I have a video on my channel that you can check out, but I just want to kind of show you that this still is available online, and it should be available at different AMC theaters. So if you're going to go see the movie and you really want this limo popcorn bucket, I highly suggest doing that sooner rather than later. I could see that selling out pretty fast. You got more of the Funko Pops here. More of the t-shirts. So again, we're seeing more of the same t-shirts across the board from the different things. This one pretty much exactly like the Cinemark shop, except for this popcorn bucket that's kind of exclusive to AMC. We're going to be kicking it over to a few more items. So again, we've looked at the Marvel Legends, we've looked at the Funko Pops, we've looked at all of the different what the theater chains are doing. And again, this is just AMC and Cinemark. Regal is doing some cool popcorn tins as well. Some other local theaters are doing stuff as well. But this is just like kind of the main merchandise that you're getting. But let's go to one more theater to take a look at this. And this is Alamo Drafthouse. I'm not sure if this is still available. A lot of times with these pints, I've gotten these pints before, whether it be through, I got the Affinity War ones, in-game ones. I've gotten pints before, and it's the exact same type of pint. These are really, really good. I highly recommend these if you're still able to get them. I'm somebody who collects a lot of pints, a lot of little glasses with movies on them and stuff. So for me, this is something that's really exciting, and I think this is really cool. It's got all of the different characters on here from the Thunderbolts, and obviously has the logo, has the Marvel Studios, and this is just a pint that you can pick up. When they did Infinity War and Endgame, they had two different pints because there's so many characters for each of those releases. So that was really cool. So this is at alamodrafthouse.com. If you have a local Alamo Drafthouse near you, they're probably still available on site, but I know before, like, you had to add this to your ticket purchase when you pre-ordered. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to add this now that the movie is out, but it is worth trying and worth checking out, and maybe call your local Alamo Drafthouse to see if these are still available. And if so, I think these are worth it. These are really cool. I'm a big fan of the pint glasses myself. And now we're going to kick things over to a really cool promotion that I think you're going to dig. And this isn't so much a product as it is a promotional tie-in here, and it is the Thunderbolts Mike and Ike. And if you don't know about this, Mike and Ike partnered with Thunderbolts. Mike and Ike and Hot Tamales partnered with Thunderbolts to kind of go around the different campuses on colleges and kind of have this wheel that they would spin. And let me see if I can kind of pull up a few more things. I got a web page here that was kind of talking about it. And you can kind of see right here, something big is rolling your way. Mike and Ike, Marvel Studios Thunderbolts truck is hitting the road, traveling coast to coast and pulling up to your campus. Candy, exclusive surprises, action-packed vibes, double check. Don't miss out. Keep an eye on our stories for the lineup and catch Marvel Studios Thunderbolts in theaters May 2nd. This is pretty much what is available right now for Thunderbolts merchandise. Let's go full screen so I can give you the latest. So that is a lot of where the Thunderbolts merchandise is. Again, they've really focused on kind of making this like an in-person fan event things. I know they have a lot of fan events at different theaters. They showed this movie earlier in different markets, so that way you can get some different swag and merch products. I do think we're going to see more merchandise now that the movie is rolling out. Without getting into spoilers, maybe with the new title attached to it, maybe, we do have Thunderbolts asterisk. Maybe when you see the movie, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. So we might get some more stuff. Maybe they were trying to avoid getting too much stuff. And I'm talking about like Lego sets. I'm talking about like different toys, different figures. And I'm also talking about like just different merch altogether. But from an apparel standpoint and from things like that, I think this is pretty much what we're going to have, because a lot of times that stuff comes out before the movie. And a lot of times toys will come out as the movie's kind of rolling out in theaters. So like here in a few weeks to a month, they could very well bring out some different Lego sets for the movie. They could bring out some different toys and collectibles for the movie. If you're into premium scale collectibles, keep an eye out on Hot Toys. Hot Toys has the license for Marvel, so you know that they're going to at least give us a character or two from this movie. I really do feel like it. It is #1 in the box office. It did make, I think, 76, 77 million this opening weekend. So again, keep an eye out for this merchandise. If you're somebody who really loved this movie and wants to keep collecting this movie, there will be more stuff. I've been a little disappointed with how little like merch and like fun stuff we've gotten. Again, like tie-ins and everything else. I feel like there could have been more for this movie, but maybe they were waiting to see if it was going to be a hit before they really put more marketing towards it. So again, I do think we're going to get more stuff like Lego sets, like some more collectibles and figures, and maybe even little blind box toys and stuff like that, you know, like 1 in 6 chance to get this character. And then I definitely could see us getting some cool stuff of these characters again from premium collectible brands like Hot Toys and stuff like that. Plus, these characters will return. So if these characters really, if this movie does even better at the box office than we're thinking it's going to do, or does about as good as it looks like it's going to do, because it's got a pretty good runway here in May before the next like huge blockbuster comes out, then we could definitely see these characters show up in a lot of different merch again, especially when like Avengers Doomsday and stuff like that comes out. So again, if you're like me, you really want Thunderbolts merch, I got the popcorn bucket that I'll show you right here. Just one of the items I've picked up so far. I plan on getting a few more of the popcorn bucket items, but I just like this popcorn bucket. It's one that I actually will probably use to eat popcorn out of, and then I might get the other ones for like, you know, some different like merch and or just have on the shelf. But this popcorn bucket I thought was really cool, and this one was $15 at Cinemark. There you have it. There is the Thunderbolts movie merchandise that you can pick up right now and where to pick it up. Definitely let me know what your favorite merchandise item from Thunderbolts has been so far, and what is one that you're hoping to see. I definitely want to hear what you have to say in the comments, so get the comments rolling, and I really want to have a conversation about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the movie Thunderbolts. I know I did, and I can't wait to see more merchandise from this movie, and when we do get some more of that stuff, I will definitely be covering on this channel, so definitely hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.